Inbound on the baseline. That's McDougal. Finding Jill Wheat, spinning on Kunick. Maybe a forced shot, tough shot though. Gorges finding Kunick, almost a suicide pass. Woodside, and Leonardo traveled. That Queens full court pressure, giving Brock a tough time. Brock up 69-60. 2 minutes to go, a little less than 2 minutes. Queens has to work fast. That's Moore. Taking on Del Signor. Rebounded and kicked out to McDougal. Queens can't find the bucket here. A foul on Moore as Del Signor hits the deck pretty hard. In the bonus situation now for the Brock Badgers, Del Signor will shoot 2. And a costly mistake there by Robinson. Queens has to stay away from fouls now as the Badgers are in the bonus. Chance to put points on the boards here with the clock stopped. Not good for the Gales as Del Signor misses the free throw. That's good for the Gales though. Del Signor got a chance to put Brock up by 10, and she does. 10-point cushion, a minute and a half. Here's Liz Bogue finding Moore to Robinson. Good defense by Leonardo. Great defense, ripping it away. And Woodside, little fancy dribble move. Finds Kunick, pushing it up to Leonardo. And Gorges in the corner. Brock maybe can use some clock now. Kunick. Del Signor. Gorges. 5 on the shot clock. Got to get a shot up here. And Kunick double dribbled. Maybe a carry. Queens coach Dave Wilson calls a timeout, a much-needed timeout. 10 minutes to go. 10-point lead. 1 minute to go in the game. Hillary Woodside with 17 points. Gorges having a great game with 19. She had 21 last night against RMC. Right back at it tonight. Robinson has 17 for the Gales. And Brittany Moore also has 14. So look for Queens to get the ball in the hands of Robinson or Moore, or they will pound it down low to Jill Wheat. Maybe utilize the bigs here in the dying minutes. Brock will travel to Ryerson and Toronto on the 13th, the 19th and the 20th. Today is the 13th. First at Toronto and then at Ryerson. The men's will be on that road trip as well. It'll be Queens basketball on the sideline. Robinson to inbound. Here's Bogue. They're going to find Robinson on a curl. Bogue keeps it herself. Out to Megan McDougal. Finds Moore for 3. They needed that one to drop. Woodside with the rebound, and they're going to foul her. Send her to the line with 48.4 to go. And Queens will foul probably every time Brock has the ball. Stop the clock. Hope for a mistake that they can capitalize on. 10-point lead with 48.4 to go. Tough deficit in such short time. As Woodside will shoot 2 for the Badgers. Knock it down her first. Knocking down her second as well. I think that will do it. A 12-point lead here with 40 seconds to go as Bogue jacks up a three. I spoke too soon. She nails that one. And Brock throwing it away. Good defense, good full court defense by Queens. McDougal will throw it in. She'll find Bogue, maybe she'll jack up another three. That's Moore in the corner. Driving on Kunick. Good drive, good first step going right by Kunick. Timeout for Brock. Coach K not happy. Defensive lapse there by the Badgers. 27 seconds to go now. Queens Gales down by 7. They need a big bucket here. Maybe a 3. Preferably a 3. Stay tuned. After the game, we'll have an interview with our sideline reporter, Amy Audibert. And then myself, Chris Wiggins, and Larry Miller. The coach, Larry Miller, will be here to broadcast your men's game coming to you at 8 o'clock. Once again, we are streaming live on SSN Canada. We'll get a replay here of Woodside's deep three-pointer in the first half. Splash. Nice catch and release there by Woodside. Kunick will inbound. Queens needs a steal right off the bat here. Gonna run a curl play for Gianardo. Too late of a pass for the layup. She will be fouled by Bogue. And that'll do it, I bet. Gianardo to the line to ice this one for the Badgers. As Emily McKay will check in before the first shot, I should say. Gorges checking out. And Jill Wheat will return for the Gales. She replaces Lisa Minutillo, excuse me. Gianardo missing her first. Going 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Got to capitalize on those free throws. And we got another timeout. This time charged to Queens. See what kind of defense Brock comes out here. Probably a full court pressure, maybe a trap off the inbounds. Coach K drawing something up for his troops. Kids and fans enjoying themselves here at the Bob Davis Gymnasium. 25.6 to go in the ball game. Coach Dave Wilson drawing up a quick play here. Queens will get it over half court on the sideline. Nice curl play in there to McDougal, who converts. Right. And we got a timeout again. Yep. As the buzzer sounds, a timeout charged to the Brock Badgers end. Coach K drawing up a play here. 73-67 ball game. 23 seconds to go now. Good curl play there by the Golden Gales. Nice play called by Coach Dave Wilson. Fans starting to pile in here for the men's game at 8 o'clock. Brock draws up. And Queens will come out in a full court pressure, it looks like. No, it'll be a, sorry, Brock's going the other way. It'll be a half-court pressure here. Kunick to throw it in. They're going to go to that curl play again. Giulianardo getting cut off. Kunick nowhere to go. Tough pass into Woodside. She'll shoot two. Kunick barely getting it in there before the 5-second call. And the Nova Scotia native knocks down her first out of Fall River, Nova Scotia to be exact. She's got 20. A great game for Hillary Woodside. Going 2 for 2 from the line, way to capitalize. Queens really has to work fast here. 20 seconds to go. Ball in the hands of Robinson, taking it right to the rack, kicking it out to Moore for 3. They need that one. Good rebound by Gorges, jumping up and grabbing it. The tie up, Gorges rips it away. Giulianardo off to the races. Bogue right on her heels. Good decision by Giulianardo to hold on to it. They'll pass it to Gorges. Gorges will hang on for the 75-67 victory. The Brock Badgers going 2 for 2 this weekend, defeating RMC and the Queens University Gales. Good effort by the Brock Badgers. A more tough game tonight than last night. Queens pushing Brock to the limit. As the men's teams file out, getting warmed up shortly. We got Amy Otterbear with Whitney Gorges on the baseline. Gorges, a fantastic game.
Whitney, over the last 2 nights, I think it's safe to say you're a three-point threat. What's your daily regimen of practicing threes? Because you're pretty consistent.
I try to get a couple hundred up a day. That's about it. There's no secret to it. Just a lot of repetition. That's pretty much it.
Okay. And so you're a 5th-year player. You probably understand this more than anyone. Talk about home court advantage. And being from Welland, this is really home court advantage.
It's huge for us. I think our team especially. Something about this court and being at home. We play so much better when we're at home than away. It's phenomenal, the difference.
And so next Friday, you guys head up to Toronto and play at Toronto, who right now is currently standing 4-0 top of the league.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What are you going to prepare for that game? Because it's going to be a tough one.
It's going to be a lot of game tape over the next week and practicing their sets. We don't know yet. I'm sure our coach is going to watch a lot of their game tape and tell us what we need to do. So,
okay, thanks for your time, Whitney. Great game tonight. Go ahead. Okay, thanks, and back to you, Chris.